All right, it's the third day in the month of November 2021, and it's the Break of Dawn newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9, the station where joy resides. My name is Chike Obogo, and this morning we'll be reading out some newspapers for you this morning. I'm not here alone, I'm here with Tayo.
Good morning, dear listener. I am Olutayo Ogunade. It is good to be here on your morning tonic, the Break of Dawn newspaper review. I have the Guardian newspaper, Daily Trust newspaper, Premium Times, and the Nation newspaper.
All right, I'll be starting off with the Punch newspaper this morning. Front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Bold, APC convention date shaky. Party battles crisis in 13 states. Kwara, Rivers, Oshun, Abia factions. Others await verdicts on congresses. APC won't give the new car to careless driver who will crash it. This is coming from the General Secretary. We won't withdraw court cases challenging congresses, vow party members. Okay, we have this. Odili Supreme Court lampoons masterminds of raid, says attack despicable, shameful. Amotekun arrests herbalist accomplice with coffin hosting dismembered corpse. ASU seeks prayers as gunman kidnapped two Uni Abuja profs, family members. NMPC admits hitches at depot, dismisses price hike rumor. Ikoyi building, Lagos suspends GM, death toll rises to 20, families protests. Inadequate troops may delay 740 megawatts Zungeru Kashimbila project's inauguration. Anambra decides. We have this. Police sound tough plan lockdown. INEC confident of Saturday poll. Let me take that again. Police sound tough. Plan lockdown. INEC confident of Saturday poll. Makinde Obaseki. Other governors sell PDP's Ozibo to voters. These are some of the headlines from the Punch newspaper this morning.
Right, let's go to Daily Trust newspaper. Shekau's mother. I don't know if my son had any child. Buhari's minister marries off daughters in US. How wife plotted husband's kidnap in Ogun. Lawmaker urges patronage for local products. NCC drafts memorandum for auction of 5G spectrum. Someone from Daily Trust EU current to train young Nigerians on clean energy. When politics becomes loanable business, the people pay the interest. PDP beyond a triumphant national convention. Someone from Daily Trust, how terrorists abducted 60 worshippers from Kaduna Church. Plateau Speaker was made a scapegoat for telling the truth. Rep. 9 killed, houses burnt as gunmen raid Fulani settlements in Niger. INEC chairman lands in Anambra, says no going back on election. Anambra governorship election, APC, ABGA, PDP, others signed peace pact today. Ikoyi building collapse, outrage, agony as death toll hits 20, many still trapped. Nigeria's religious rulers worse than political rulers. Aisha Yusufu.
All right, from the Nation newspaper this morning, we have this bold headline. Victims' relatives besiege collapsed Lagos building site. Death toll now 21. Sanwo-Olu suspends official promises transparent probe. Fear of another herders attack grips Ibarakba as police get a lot letter. Buhari seeks release of $100 billion climate change fund. Manhunt begins for abductors of 6 at Uni Abuja. Woman throws 2 daughters into well. Anambra 2021. Candidates beg IPOB to sheath their swords. Police announce 48-hour lockdown. Can other groups pray for peaceful poll? $8.99 billion investment inflow tracked in the third quarter of 2021 as Lagos, Rivers, Oyo ahead of others. Police arrest suspects in siege to Odili's home. These are some of the headlines from the Nation newspaper this morning.
All right, to move over to Premium Times. Mining. Nigeria offers 100% ownership, generous tax holiday to investors. Malami Femi additional Lord Buhari government over press freedom. El Rufai mourns victims of terrorist attacks as Khan decries killing abduction of worshippers. Still from Premium Times, Lagos government backtrack says collapsed 21-story building got approval. Ikoyi building collapse, Sanwo-Olu suspends building agency boss. Ikoyi building collapse, death toll rises to 20. Raid on Mary Orderly's home appeared mission to kill, maim her. Supreme Court, still from Premium Times. I'll take two more before we go to another paper. Again, terrorists go on killing, looting spree in Katsina. NSAS panel orders police to meet family over release of slain relatives' corpse.
All right, three headlines from the Punch newspaper this morning. Investors reject $196 billion planned investments in Nigeria. Suspected insane woman throws two children into well. Bodies missing. Obi Kubana spends second day with EFCC. Passport seized. Some headlines there.
I'll take some more from the Guardian newspaper. Ikoyi building collapse, death toll rises to 15 as Sanwo-Olu suspends building agency boss. ASWAP holds 76 farmers for 2 days in Borno. 19 dead in suicide attack on Kabul Military Hospital. New York poised to elect Black ex-corp Adams as mayor. Enough is enough. Supreme Court warns on invasion of Justice Orderly's house. Nigerians pay 5.7 trillion naira for darkness 8 years after privatization. Lamentations as death toll in Lagos collapsed building reaches 19, 9 rescued, 50 still trapped. Tension in Uni Abuja as gunmen abduct 4 nuns, 2 kids. ICPC charges West African nations on collaboration against money laundering, terrorism financing. INEC bus arrives in Anambra, meets with CP orders over security. From the sports side, knocks for Raw over Igalo's recall to Super Eagles. Ronaldo is Man United. Jordan says such after latest rescue act. Okay, let's see some more from the Guardian. Do we have? Yes, 2022 budget and profligacy of presidential jets. That will be all from here. It's 11 minutes past 6. Chike, do you have more?
All right, still some stories from the Punch newspaper. High electricity costs making Nigerian manufacturers uncompetitive. This is coming from the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. We're ready to end impunity, says federal government. That's speaking through the Attorney General of the Federation. NMPC admits hitches in depots, dismisses price hike rumor. Okay, took that story earlier. IMN plans ICC petition, alleges 50 members killed in 2018. That's the Islamic movement of Nigeria. Plans ICC petition, alleges 50 members killed in 2018. Imo Assembly impeaches Deputy Speaker, lifts lawmakers' suspension. That's the Imo Assembly impeaches Deputy Speaker, lifts lawmakers' suspension. We also have this one: hospital to partner medical college on training. Withdraw military, free 5,000 detained IPOB ESN suspects, Igbo elders tell federal government.
We are live on YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Live on YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Go there, go drop a comment or your question for the analyst. Will engage him in a bit. Let's go straight now to the very first story. Chike, I'd like you to start from the Southeastern Council to the federal government.
Okay.
On IPOB.
All right, let's start with this. This is coming from the elders from the southeast, especially in Anambra State ahead of the elections. Withdraw military, free 5,000 detained IPOB ESN suspects, Igbo elders tell federal government. The Igbo Elders Consultative Forum on Tuesday called on the federal government to immediately demilitarize the southeast and embrace dialogue in order to forestall any security threats to the November 6 governorship election in Anambra State. The forum also demanded the immediate release of over 5,000 Igbo youths arrested by security agencies on the suspicion of being members of the indigenous people of Biafra's Eastern Security Network, stressing that doing so will facilitate peace process and restoration of normalcy in the southeast. Headline there: withdraw military, free 5,000 detained IPOB ESN suspects. Igbo elders tell federal government.
And from Daily Trust, chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, yesterday assured voters and people of Anambra State that the November the 6th governorship election will hold as scheduled. Speaking during a meeting held at the INEC headquarters in Oka, he said the commission, in collaboration with all security agencies, is ready for a free, fair, and credible poll. He urged security agencies to do everything possible towards ensuring sanity and orderliness before, during, and after the process. The headline here from Daily Trust: Anambra governorship, APC, ABGA, PDP orders sign peace pact today. Austin Udumo joins us on the program. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Tayo. And Chike, good morning.
Good morning, Austin.
Yeah.
Well, first story here, the elders, Eastern Anambra elders, urging the federal government to withdraw troops and free 5,000 IPOB and ESN suspects ahead of the November 6th election. That's this Saturday. This is coming to rather, some would say it's coming rather too late at this time, just few days to the elections. Why didn't they come up earlier to make these demands?
Yes, like you have also said, it is rather very late, especially for the election that is supposed to hold this Saturday. That could be an option. Like we have advised the federal government before, let us look at every option at ensuring that there is relative peace in the southeastern part of the country. If there is an agitation, it has to do with more of ideology. Which means you might not be able to use coercive military force to be able to root it out. Even if you kill a whole lot of people, some people will still continue to run with that particular ideology. So for peace to reign completely in the eastern part of the country, this could be an option. So let the federal government look into it. But I don't think that can happen before the election. If certain people have been identified having been lawfully detained by security operatives, let the federal government see to this and ensure, let the governors in the southeast also come up with a very strong position. I'm aware that leading governorship candidates in Anambra are also speaking with one voice as far as the issue of IPOB is concerned. So whatever we have to do, of course, we should allow the election to hold this Saturday. Then we can look at other options such as negotiations, such as talk, such as consultation, and what have you. We are also urging these elders too, in as much as they have also called on the government to free some people and look at the possibility of ensuring lasting peace in the area. They should also talk to some of these guys, the IPOB guys, because from what we have discovered so far, I think the agitation has somehow been hijacked even from the mainstream IPOB. Most of the time you see IPOB saying that, oh, we are no longer sitting at home because it's affecting businesses, but some people are already running with that. We have a lot of militants too in that area, non-state actors, courtists, who have actually been able to capitalize on the fact that, oh, IPOB is making declaration and directive and they have to abide by it to inflict hardship and pain on the people. So whatever we have to do, let us look at it very critically, so that at the end of the day, even after Anambra election, we said this some times ago, that the election will come, the election will go, Anambra will still be in existence. So let us look at the overall interest of the public as far as peace and safety is concerned.
There's this ultimatum issued by the police, a 48-hour ultimatum, lockdown rather, a 48-hour lockdown. And then you ask, who will the people believe now? The IPOB had already given their own lockdown date, a week lockdown, and now the police is even coming with a 48-hour lockdown. Will their with this issue of the lockdown thing by the police help in any way make voters come out?
Well, we are looking at the possibility of voters coming out en masse, and we have said yesterday on this platform that that is not really visible. We still have low voter turnout as far as Anambra election is concerned, because that is the peculiarity with the Nigeria electoral process, especially going through the ballot process. So if you look at what the police is doing, or security operative, perhaps their own thought will be to take full charge of the situation. I am aware, and the major purpose why Anambra is over-militarized as we speak now is to ensure that the lockdown of IPOB did not work. So if you are there to ensure that people go about their normal business and come out to vote with relative peace, while imposing another lockdown, because the purpose of a lockdown is it will inflict pain on the people. The election is Saturday. Even if there is going to be restriction of movement, it will start 24 hours to the election, which is like Friday night. The governor, I'm aware, can also declare public holiday for that Friday. That is restriction already. So imposing a 48 hours lockdown will mean that 2 days to the election or so, because we are removing Friday out of it, and Saturday is also gone. It shows that 2 days before even the election, the people cannot go about their lawful business. And you know the peculiarity of that area that is notable for common. Some people, if they don't go out in a day, they may not be able to fend for themselves. They may not be able to feed. So the government should look at every option. The purpose why the election is over militarized is to ensure that people go out in peace and come in peace,
but
so that there will be safety.
What do you make of the position of the 9 candidates in the forthcoming Anambra governorship election requesting for the release of the leader of IPOB, that's Nnamdi Kanu?
Well, if you look at that particular position, is coming very close to the election. I know of a particular candidate among them that is always talking about IPOB during campaign. You know, a lot of people, especially the candidate in the election, want to identify with IPOB. You understand? They want to identify with IPOB in such a way that it will not look as if their political party, or even they as candidate, they are going against that particular agitation. Because whether we like it or not now, IPOB is a force to reckon with, especially in the southeastern part of the country. However, they cannot just call by fiat for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Even President Muhammadu Buhari by law cannot give order that Nnamdi Kanu be released. If peradventure the federal government decided to withdraw charges against Nnamdi Kanu, they will actually go back to the court and make case, and the court officially would dismiss the entire case. That is the way it works. It is already within the purview of the judicial process. So nobody, no institution, no authority by fiat can say Nnamdi Kanu is hereby released. It doesn't work that way. Right. Even I was surprised, because this is the legal process. Even if you withdraw case against me, Tayo, you can't just withdraw and the court say, oh, you have withdrawn case. The judge had to sit and officially throw that case out. So that is the process. Whatever they are calling for, of course, the major highlight is that let peace reign. The wanton killing and destruction of lives and property, assault and attack on government institutions should stop in the eastern part of the country. If that is achieved, maybe within 1 or 2 weeks, then we can now come back to the dialogue table, negotiation table. So what do you want? How can we ensure lasting peace? Because the federal government too cannot fold the sound to allow its institution be attacked, and somebody will now be calling for peace. They will also want to come up with a kind of show of force to show that we are still in charge. But by and large, let us allow peace to reign in the eastern part of the country, and in particular during the Anambra election. All
right, just before we go on a commercial break, let's quickly take this particular one to debunk a story that circulated yesterday, fake news actually, that says the INEC chairman had been killed in Anambra. The police had reacted to news on social media about the alleged murder of Independent National Electoral Commission INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu in Anambra. There are claims that Yakubu was assassinated today, and that was yesterday by a known gunman, a deadly gang that had been terrorizing the southeast region. A statement on Tuesday night by DSP Nwode debunked the circulating information.
Yes, thank God the police has come out to say no, because the chairman of INEC was in Anambra, was in Oka yesterday. He had a press conference where he talked about the preparedness of INEC and their readiness to also conduct each free, credible, and free election for Saturday. So all of a sudden we began to see news flying on the social media that the INEC chairman has been assassinated. Thank God that didn't happen. It will have been like a national disaster. Don't forget, Ahmad Gulag was gruesomely murdered around that area. So we must be very careful. We don't have to start killing people all in the name of agitation. So the police has come out clearly and said, oh, this is a false story. Let's believe the police. The INEC chairman is well and alive. He's very much on ground. He has done his bit. Let security operative also support to ensure the credibility of an election. And let politicians too, who want to win this election at all costs, let them also resign their decision. Let the will of the people prevail.
All right, APC convention date shaky. Party battles crisis in 13 states. We'll look at that after this commercial break. Stay tuned, don't go away.
An exciting day at school begins with breakfast plus Peak 456 growing up milk fortified with DHA to support brain development.
Grow up strong and smart with Peak 456 growing up milk every day.
This weekend, predict the scores of 6 football fixtures and you could win 50 million naira for free. What's more, even if you miss the jackpot, there is still 1 million naira for the player with the closest predictions each week. So, could that be you? Visit www.superpicks.com today and start predicting. Terms and conditions apply. Super Picks. Play for free. Win for real.
Me and you, let's get to Ghana. Right, Jalo. This is Ghana. You've come here to seek for greener pastures. Make it your worthwhile. Your uncle is not supposed to be touching you like that.
I have a lot of uncles. My father has a lot of brothers, and my father's brothers have cousins.
Unwrap all the baggage in the new Showmax original comedy series, starring Basketmouth, Akanani, Jocelyn Dumas, and more. Watch Ghana Jollof weekly only on Showmax. Subscribe from 1,200 naira monthly. Sign up now at showmax.com.
Precious Cornerstone University, PCU, a faith-based institution located in the heart of the city of Ibadan, provides a student-friendly and enabling environment to fulfill your dreams. Precious Cornerstone University is a true pan-Nigerian university, currently with students from more than 22 states of the Federation. PCU is currently calling for admissions of new intakes, and with a minimum score of 120 in JAMB UTME with 5 level credits in English and mathematics alongside 3 other relevant subjects, you can enroll today in accounting, business administration, banking and finance, economics, computer science, microbiology, and more new courses have been approved. Mass communication, international relations, cyber security, software engineering, and procurement. Direct entry admission for all ND and HND holders is also ongoing, and students with lower mark than 120 can also register for JUPEB. Enroll online today at www.pcu.edu.ng and follow the procedure. Or you can visit the Precious Cornerstone University Campus 1 at Olaogun Odife Road, Ibadan, or call now 080-600-51554 or 081-3181-1946.
ká tó bá ní rìnrìn àjò ó yẹ ká mọrúfẹ́ ẹni tá a fẹ́ bá rìnrìn àjò torí ká má bàa sọnù ká tó sọnù. ìdí sì nìyí tí gbajúgbajà iléeṣẹ́ atọ́nisọ́nà tó mójúlẹ́jà bí agbanisíṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé ẹni tí ń wáṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR là ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. àwọn ni alábàáṣiṣẹ́pọ̀ pàtàkì pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group.
ní báyìí iléeṣẹ́ FMH International HR ti ṣèwádìí tó jinlẹ̀ wọ́n sì ti rí gbogbo ìṣòro lọ́kan òjọ̀kan èyí tí àwọn ọmọ ilẹ̀ yìí tó fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ lókè òkun fojú winá ẹ̀.
ìdí gan sì rèé tí wọ́n fi ń ké sí gbogbo ẹni tí jì sọ́fì àwọn alágbèédá lórí ipa afẹ́ lọ sílùú èbó lọ ṣiṣẹ́ tàbí ìwọ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbèrò láti máa gbé tàbí ṣiṣẹ́ lókè òkun lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
wọ́n ti ṣetán láti ro ọ lágbára pẹ̀lú information tó nílò láti mú àlàrere rẹ ṣẹ pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. ọ̀fẹ́ ni ìmọ̀ràn àti ètò ìtọ́nisọ́nà yìí o tètè kàn sí FMH International HR báyìí ní 3rd and 9th floors Cocoa House Ìbàdàn.
telephone 081-000-56451 àti 081-155-14779.
mo jẹ́ abiyamọ tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mo sì jẹ́ ìyàwó ilé àti alámòjútó lágbègbè mi. nípa ìdí èyí ọwọ́ mi dí púpọ̀ ìwọ̀nba ní àkókò tí mo ní láti lè máa ṣe àbẹ̀wò lóòrèkóòrè sí ilé ìwòsàn fún gbígba oògùn adènà ìlóyún. oògùn adènà ìlóyún alábẹ́rẹ́ àdálò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo fún mi ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti ààbò àìlóyún fóṣù 3. mo lè dá ara mi gún ní abẹ́rẹ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ìbàlẹ̀ ọkàn. dandan sì kọ́ ní kẹ́nikẹ́ni ó mọ̀ sí. lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mi ò dára mi lójú pé mo lè ní ìgboyà náà láti gún ara mi lábẹ́rẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti ìrànwọ́ mo róye pé ìlànà tí ó rọrùn ni tí kò sì pani lára ni. oògùn adènà ìlóyún gígún ara ẹni lábẹ́rẹ́ ti fún mi ní agbára láti pinnu ìgbà tí mo tún lè lóyún bí mo bá fẹ́. ó sì fún mi ní òmìnira nínú àsìkò tó péye láti dá irú obìnrin tí mo jẹ́ àti ohun tí mo bá fẹ́ láti dà.
fún àlàyé sí i lórí àdálù abẹ́rẹ́ adènà oyún àti àwọn ìlànà ìfètòsọ́mọ bíbí mìíràn ẹ pè 321 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lórí ojúpo ìpè Airtel yín nìkan tàbí kí ẹ kàn sí ìtàkùn àgbáyé wa discoveryourpower.org. ìkéde yìí ń wá pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àjọ elétò ìlera ìjọba àpapọ̀.
Babe, that girl dey use something. Which kind something be that? Check am now. See how she dey always dey smile.
I know wetin she dey use, and she dey use am 2 times a day.
Peruse me her secrets.
ABZ na the secret. Close up get antibacterial zinc. ABZ wey go give you 3 times more protection, 3 times more freshness, pass your normal toothpaste.
Chai! Everybody must hear am.
Yes o. New Close Up with antibacterial zinc. Triple the protection, triple the freshness.
Golden Mon, your favorite breakfast cereal, is 35 years. Made in Niger, for Niger, by Niger. Now see us from Niger to the world.
Global now.
All thanks to you. So let's celebrate this journey with over 35 million in cash and prizes. Just return 2 empty 900-gram Heritage Edition sachets to your closest redemption center for an instant prize and a chance to be a millionaire. Visit the Golden Morn Nigerian pages on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Golden Morn. Make every day amazing.
Welcome back from the commercial break. 32 FM 94.9 Breakadon newspaper review. The station is 32 FM 94.9 again. Austin Adumo.
Yes, on the APC story, I think crisis is also imminent in the party. If care is not taken, we have a lot of state chapters that are engulfed in crisis as a result of conflict of interest, battle of wit. Each politician, most of the thing they do is to outsmart one another because of selfish political interests. Some of them do not even mind if they destroy the entire structure, just if their interest is not met. We have categories of politicians. We have some of them who will lose temporarily and still want to stay within the party, but some people will ensure that they do everything within their power to destroy their political party. E.g., Marafa and Abdulaziz Yari of Zamfara. We have Magnus Abe and Rotimi Amechi. They do not care. Let the party go down. That is none of their business. Which means that whatever they are not able to get, let everyone suffer with it. Look at the PDP. We must commend the PDP. That's the truth of the matter. The way they were able to go into their national convention and came out with a robust consensus. At the end of the day, you still see people like Olagusoye Oyinola, although fed sideline, he had to still concede defeat at some point. That is the spirit of statesmanship. That is the spirit of a true party man. That is what will be done. I think APC lack proper cohesion. They should work on that. The caretaker chairman has done a lot of job, but I think some of the crises before Chomole left are still very much present within the party. A lot of issues have not been resolved. Or some reverse crises have always been there. It's still festering. We have a lot of state chapters. Look at what is happening in Oyo State. Let the national structure, the national working committee, come up with a clear-cut agenda. You know, most of the time they try to also support some faction within the party at the state level because of their own selfish political interests too, and that is further dividing the people.
Yeah, one of the issues delaying the convention was the fact that the Anambra State and Zamfara State chapters of the party had yet to conduct membership registration revalidation as well as a congress. We don't have in these two states.
Yes, even with states where congresses have been conducted, what are we looking at? We just talked about Oyo State yesterday. What they parade as a congress that has been conducted was a show of shame. That's the truth of the matter. Let's leave Anambra aside. Anambra will go to the poll by Saturday this week. Let's look at other states that are not even having elections.
You called it a show of shame. Is it because it didn't favor some big wigs in the party?
Of course, no. Even the PDP state convention was also a show of shame. That's the issue. We are not talking about whether it favors people or not. There are some people who have been party members who have never cross-carpeted. Somebody talked about that yesterday. He said every party man is a party man. It doesn't matter whether you just cross-carpeted or not. That is left for politicians to decide. But between you and I, you know that there's a difference between somebody who has been in a political party, just one political party since 1999, and somebody who has always been any government in power. You know that there's a difference. That's the truth of the matter. Whether it favors some people or not, let us build the party. Let us leave ego out of it. Let us leave personal interest, selfish political interest. That is what is killing most of these political parties. And because they have not been able to get it right, that is why we still have issues with our elections. Let political parties be able to conduct credible primaries. Let the most popular candidate emerge from their primary. That's what we are talking about. whether it favors some people or not. Let the process be transparent. Of course, there will always be aggrieved people in any setting. But a situation where a delegate lists his daughter, somebody put a delegate list under his pillow, somebody goes to Abuja, come back, take charge of the party, that is what we are talking about. Some of these politicians, apart from somebody just calling and making case for them, we know their antecedents. We have been around for some time now. That's the issue. We have monitored the situation.
All right. Again, terrorists go on killing looting spree in Katsina. You find that from Premium Times. And suspected terrorist attack Uni Abuja staff quarters, kidnap 4.
Yes, we are still going to continue to have this type of occasion, though despicable and dastardly. It's uncalled for and very unfortunate too. Government seems to not to situate the entire position the way it is. These are people, you call them bandits, but they are terrorists. They operate like terrorists. They unleash mayhem, violence on the people. These are the category of people. Our Minister for Information compared to area boys and agberos. That is the situation. Some of our callers are also sympathetic to their cause, that anybody that collect money on the road can also be declared as a terrorist. We are saying that people who will point a gun at you and say your money or your life, that is the issue. In as much we have not been able as a government and as a people to identify that this is clearly a terrorist attack. Sometimes ago we were talking about this Uni Abuja. Under that environment in Gwagwalada area, there have been a lot of assault, attack, and adoption by these terrorists. They go to people's home. We are not even talking about adoption on the road, maybe where you are driving or so. They goes to people's home to knock, and we said Abuja, University of Abuja, what is the government doing about it? Yesterday, I just learned that after the attack, they were trying to fortify security. Must we always wait until such attack happens? Because we actually saw it coming, that those areas were not safe. But our people, they said they are not terrorist group. They said they don't have leader. They don't have identifiable leader. They are not terrorist group.
I saw the video of the university, very porous. And also, it's also a shame that, an academic environment, the structures are almost decrepit. Just look at the old environment where professors, those who are imparting knowledge.
Yes.
Tells us how much we value education in Nigeria.
No, as for value of education, we do not have value for education. Look at some of the schools that adoption happened, especially in the northern part of the country. When you are being pained with the level of adoption, when you look at the structure, you want to weep for your country. This is where we find ourselves as a people. How are we going to solve this issue of banditry? How are we going to look at it? It seems the government is not ready. The joint session of the National Assembly had to come together to say, let's declare this group a terrorist group. But we are having issues with that because the Attorney General of the Federation is not seeing things the way others are seeing it. The president is not even seeing it the way others are seeing it.
I know
Sheikh Gumi is not even seeing it the way others are seeing it.
Senator Shehu Sani mocked the federal government by saying, okay, since you can't declare bandits terrorists, why not call them civil servants?
That's the issue. I think we have to come up with a far-reaching decision as far as this issue is concerned. Governors have come out to say, let's declare these people a terrorist group. Look at controversial Rufai, for example. He said right from 2017, he has written to the federal government officially to declare these guys terrorists. But up to today, we are still glossing over the issue, having a kind of soft spot for them, comparing them with every kind of a thing. When we talk about skiller S-men, they will say, what a spare part dealer. When we talk about terrorists that are killing people, going to school to adult people, they will tell us that there are agberos, there are money that will come and take money from you. We are all in it together. I pray that God will save Nigeria someday.
All right, Raphael Osai on YouTube. The call by the Guba candidate in Anambra State for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and mere political statements to appeal for votes. That's Raphael Osai and Qasim Ishaq. INEC or federal government should try to make all governorship election a general election to avoid unnecessary spending and all these threats. Thank you, Homotolani Homobasharun. Good morning, Tayo Chike. Thank you. He says he's also appealing to Mr. President to let peace reign in Anambra.
All right, still talking about attacks. Gunmen attack Yoruba Nation coordinator Akintoye's residence in Ado-Ekiti. Gunmen reportedly attacked the Ado-Ekiti residence of the Yoruba Nation coordinator Professor Banja Akintoye. The umbrella body of Yoruba self-determination groups, Ilanomo Odua, made this known in a statement on Tuesday by spokesperson Maxwell Adeleye, attaching images from the scene of the attack. Gunmen attack Yoruba Nation coordinator Akintoye's residence in Ado-Ekiti.
Yes, in as much as we condemn that particular attack, it's quite unfortunate that we are having attack left, right, and center. The government should rise up to the occasion, but I don't want us to whip up unnecessary sentiment and emotion into this. Let security operative do thorough investigation to unravel the cause and effects. Is it because of the agitation, what Professor Banji Akintoye is standing for, or it's just a case of one of the issue of unknown gun men? So let's look at the issue very critically, because the federal government must prove beyond reasonable doubt by ensuring that diligent and thorough investigation is carried out to apprehend those guys, to know who sponsored and masterminded that attack against his premises, because we have to look at that. But for now, we can't just conclude by fiat. It will amount to fallacy or hasty conclusion if we just say, oh, it's because he's a Yoruba Nation activist, he's canvassing for a Yoruba Nation, that is why his home has been invaded. We have a lot of home of people that have been invaded who are not even connected to any agitation whatsoever. So that is the way I see it. Let security operatives, let them show cause. No citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should suffer any attack, whether you have a kind of ideology or not. Somebody said we should bring all the elections together to avoid wasteful spending. That cannot happen. It is because of the attitude of politicians, that brought us to the level where we are. The 2007 election that was conducted, that is why we are having isolated election where the appeal court at that time had to nullify some governorship elections. So some people brought us to this mess that we find ourselves. So it is not something that the president or anybody can just wake up by fiat and say, all the governorship election had to be same day. It will not work. Let's just pray that we are not going to have something like that in the nearest future. It has reduced now that the cases have been moved to the Supreme Court. Right. Because Supreme Court is more like a constitutional court. Most of the time they look at the security implication of those cases to uphold the election. Not as if we have now had a better election in Nigeria. However, I think we can make our election saner, better, and more credible.
All right. Ikoyi building collapse. Death toll rises to 15 as Sanwo-Olu suspends building agency boss. We saw videos too. People complaining. Yes. Rescue efforts.
Yes.
Slow.
Rescue effort is down too slow.
All right. I will come to that story
down the line
after this commercial break.
Golden Mon, your favorite breakfast cereal, is 35 years. Made in Niger, for Niger, by Niger. Now see us from Niger to the world.
Global now.
All thanks to you. So let's celebrate this journey with over 35 million in cash and prizes. Just return 2 empty 900-gram Heritage Edition sachets to your closest redemption center for an instant prize and a chance to be a millionaire. Visit the Golden Morn Nigerian pages on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Golden Morn, make every day amazing.
Make una go see Ghana Jollof, see Jasper, see Romanus, now so they enter night, but go Ghana, they won't go Jollof. Guy, I need a shot like that now. You won't drop advert, drop them easy now. Just tell them to watch the Showmax original Ghana Jollof featuring Akanani, Funny Boom, Basketman, Buchi, Jocelyn, Dumas. Tell them to watch them every week on Showmax. Subscribe from 1,200 naira. I tell them to sign up to showmax.com. I beg you go one side. I go shout. It's so sweet. Ghana Jollof, go see the sweetie show.
mo jẹ́ abiyamọ tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mo sì jẹ́ ìyàwó ilé àti alámòjútó lágbègbè mi nípa ìdí èyí ọwọ́ mi dí púpọ̀ ìwọ̀nba ní àkókò tí mo ní láti lè máa ṣe àbẹ̀wò lóòrèkóòrè sí ilé ìwòsàn fún gbígba oògùn adènà ìlóyún oògùn adènà ìlóyún alábẹ́rẹ́ àdálò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo fún mi ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti ààbò àìlóyún fóṣù 3 mo lè dára mi gún ní abẹ́rẹ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ìbàlẹ̀ ọkàn dandan sì kọ́ ní kẹ́nikẹ́ni ó mọ̀ sí lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mi ò dára mi lójú pé mo lè ní ìgboyà náà láti gún ara mi lábẹ́rẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti ìrànwọ́ mo róye pé ìlànà tí ó rọrùn ni tí kò sì pani lára ni oògùn adènà ìlóyún gígún ara ẹni lábẹ́rẹ́ tí fún mi ní agbára láti pinnu ìgbà tí mo tún lè lóyún bí mo bá fẹ́ ó sì fún mi ní òmìnira nínú àsìkò tó péye láti dá irú obìnrin tí mo jẹ́ àti ohun tí mo bá fẹ́ láti dà.
Fún àlàyé sí i lórí àdálù abẹ́rẹ́ adènà oyún àti àwọn ìlànà ìfètòsọ́mọ bíbí mìíràn ẹ pè 321 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lórí ojúpo ìpè INT'L yín nìkan tàbí kí ẹ kàn sí ìtàkùn àgbáyé wa discoveryourpower.org. Ìkéde yìí ń wá pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àjọ elétò ìlera ìjọba àpapọ̀.
Some people go just promise you berekete, but they go only fit give you bear. Some no go fit do pass bere. If they too try sef, some fit struggle give you bereke. But you see glow, they no go just give you berekete. They go even give you berekete plus join sef.
Yes, so when new and existing Glow users enter Glow Bracket Plus Plus, they will begin enjoy 100 Naira MB bonus data on top every first recharge of the month, another 60 MB bonus on top every other recharge of the month, and another 400% call time bonus. And if you be new Glow subscriber encore, now 1,000 Naira bonus credits then go first take knock you welcome on top all the recharge them. This one pass boy. This one now Bracket Plus Plus. Just dial *777# or activate new Glow SIM. Make yourself fit get joy on top the unlimited value waiting for Glow Berekete Plus Plus. Glow, joy unlimited.
Hasbro makes me happy. Take selfie chat with your friends. Do the legwork, play your games. Hasbro gon' make you happy. Oh, yeah, now make me happy. Nario's Day, milky treat today. Hasbro makes me happy. Oats and milk that all the way. Hasbro makes me happy. Oats and coconut is every day. Hasbro makes me happy.
Turn up happy moments with Hasbro.
Hasbro makes me happy.
Ṣé a bá ń sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wípé pẹ̀lú Super Picks wọ́n lè sọ àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ géèmù mẹ́fà wọ́n sì jẹ $50 mílíọ̀nù wọ́n wá béèrè wípé.
gbọ́nà èló ni màá ná.
àádẹ́ sọ fún wọn wípé ọ̀fẹ́ ni lójijì ìbéèrè wọn wá yí padà sí.
ṣé o tẹ́ ẹ sọ ni pé ọ̀fẹ́ bí ọ̀fẹ́ tàbí ọ̀fẹ́ bí ọ̀fẹ́.
tí Super Picks bá sọ pé ọ̀fẹ́ náà ni. sọ àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ géèmù mẹ́ta ó sì lè jẹ $50 mílíọ̀nù ní gbogbo òpin ọ̀sẹ̀. bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rọrùn pẹ̀lú Super Picks. lọ sórí superpicks.com láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ìlànà àti àdéhùn wà ṣá o. Super Picks, ìwọ́ta àwa ó sanwó.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Golden Mon, your favorite breakfast cereal, is 35 years. Made in Niger, for Niger, by Niger. Now see us from Niger to the world.
Global now.
All thanks to you. So let's celebrate this journey with over 35 million in cash and prizes. Just return 2 empty 900-gram Heritage Edition sachets to your closest redemption center for an instant prize and a chance to be a millionaire. Visit the Golden Morn Nigerian pages on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Golden Morn, make every day amazing.
To all the children of the world, standing tall and trying to grow, you can have it when it's warm, and then sing this song. I love my Indomie, Indomie, Indomie. Yes, I love my Indomie.
Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Yes, children love Indomie.
Welcome back from the commercial break. 32 FM 94.9, 6:47 a.m. from our studio. Destination time is 7. We open the phone lines now. 0705 500949, 0809 700949. Ikoyi building collapse. Death toll rises to 15 as Sanwo-Olu suspends building agency boss. That we have here from The Guardian.
Yes, apart from suspending the agency boss, let rescue efforts be intensified. This is almost day 3. We are supposed to have gotten far in terms of rescue. From what we learned, we discovered that some trapped individuals, they are still within the premises. They will even make phone call while their relatives are outside. But there's no way you can see a situation where those who are on the rescue mission want to pause and go on a commercial break. Is a commercial break now? They want to pause.
They're not on radio.
They have to pause and go on break. You don't need all of this. If we have to do shifting, work 24 hours, let's do it because human life is involved. How many days now? We have about 20. We've lost about 20 people as far as that structure is concerned. So whatever we have to do, Let us do it very fast. Then later we can wait the big stick.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to everybody in the studio.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from.
This is the voice of the voiceless people.
All right.
Please, my take this morning is about what is transpiring within the federal government and the IPOB. Honestly, I'll continue putting blame on federal government under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari for failure to do their needful. Because you need to sit down and get the source of this problem. Why are these people hungry? You know, have a nice day.
All right.
Thank you. We have another comment here on YouTube. The fact that there is a military formation not very far from the University of Abuja and the terrorists operated for over an hour unchallenged says a lot. There's conspiracy somewhere.
Yes, that has always been the case. If we talk about official connivance, there's a particular caller who does not want to hear that. When insecurity lasts for several years, there's official connivance. Government officials could be involved.
All right, 0705 5000 949 080 97,000 949. Austin, quickly about the Lagos building collapse. Lastly, don't you think this is the right time to test the capability of the state emergency agency?
This is the right time. Over time, they have always done well when it comes to emergency rescue. I don't know why this is particularly slow. And I also think the terrain are accessible, unlike some other area, because you can't say in the area where it happened there is a problem with accessibility. So whatever we have to do, let us do it fast, because if care is not taken by the close of business today, the death toll may likely increase. So let the government act swiftly. The Lagos State government has done well by removing the agency boss. Apart from that, let rescue effort, the intervention, let it be sustained, so that those who are trapped, some of them, their battery has gone flat, they are not reachable any longer. They were complaining of it before their battery came down. Let us be able to see if we can still bring some of them out alive.
All right, you can join the conversation this morning. Which one of these headlines resonates with you? 070 5000 949 0809 7000 949. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Joseph from Ibadan.
All right.
My own take is just to appreciate Dr. Austin. God will continue to enrich his wisdom. Good morning.
Right. All right. Good morning, Dr. Austin. Dr. Austin. 0705 5000 949.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Fagbemi from Ibadan.
Good to have you. Well, with you, go on.
Some people are not helping this president or this government. Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Make your point.
Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead. Go ahead, Fagbemi, we can hear you.
Some people are not helping this government to do the right thing. You see what is happening in Anambra and across the country. IPOB or other agitations are caused by this federal government because they are not doing the right thing. Notable Nigeria will be calling for restructuring before any election. They did not yield to any of this advice. And we are saying we should move on. Is the election important than restructuring? Killings are everywhere now. Kidnapping everywhere, unabated. And yes, we are saying we should move on. Upton was right by saying this government is worse than the military. Even though...
Well,
all right.
The line dropped.
The line dropped, so you can call back and conclude your thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Elijah Salanta Musadi from Coca-Cola.
Go ahead.
Yeah, on the issue of killing Kaduna, killing Katsina, killing everywhere, I want to join the last caller. I think it's high time. See, integrity is not about someone that is not embezzling money. Integrity is when you know you don't have the capacity and the ability to do something, especially in the public office, you resign. So I don't know why Mr. President is clinging to power when he see that things are going wrong under him. Things are going worse under him. And still, he's still hanging to the power. So So if you want to prove that he's a man of integrity, he should honorably resign. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. 080-97000-949, 0705-5000-949. Those are the numbers to call. Which one of these stories resonates with you? Let's have your thoughts there. Austin, you heard him. Okay, let's pick this call before you react to that. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Tayo, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Austin, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm John. I'm calling from Ibadan.
All right.
Austin, do you think that if those that are trapped in that building are reflection of our leaders, what do you think that will happen now? Austin, please answer me.
Okay.
Well, I think the answer is in the air. And I'm sure he also knows the
You take it as a rhetoric question.
Yes,
right?
let the authority do the needful. This is the theory. We have evidence that suggests that people are still trapped in the building. Whatever we have to do, let's forget the mistake for now. Save human life first. Then later we deal with the situation.
Hello, good morning.
Please, we are not saying president should resign, but man should do the needful. By restructure this country. Enough of all this water in this country. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you for calling. 070550949, 080-97000-949. Those are the numbers to call. You were sharing your thoughts earlier on before the call came in.
Yes, about the president resigning, I think it won't be appropriate. Let the president do the needful. He was elected to deliver dividends of democracy. The wanton killing in the country is becoming too alarming, especially terrorist operation in the northern part of the country. Let's find a solution to the situation. Look for how to deal with the situation. As it is, the service chiefs are ready. They said the federal government need to do the needful before they can be able to win the war.
Yes, sir. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
This is Shagun from Oyo.
Oh, good morning, Shagun.
Every time we blame government when there is disaster, the developer that is developing the building know the quality and quantity of things to use. We should be arrested and prosecuted for murder. Every time we blame government, we should also blame ourselves. We should think about what we are doing. About money. I know government has their own fault, but developer has to be arrested and prosecuted for murder. Have a nice time.
All right, thank you for calling. Okay, that's Shagun's thoughts there. That's his thought there. Okay, let's get one or two before we round off.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Tayo.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Austin. It's not crime. If the killing is on the rise like this, it's not crime. If the leader would have resigned or not, in America or in Europe, with that leader would have resigned or not, it's part of integrity. When you don't have the ability and capability, you resign. Thank you.
All right,
All right, thank you for calling. Your final thoughts?
Senna Clan.
Yes, Abdulsalam just talk about Senna Clan. You know the answer. That was the truth of the matter. We are not even asking the president to resign because it's a tall order. Let him do the job in which he was elected to do. We know that the developer is at first. We have been able to see that even the owner of that structure might not even know, because this is the first kind of that caliber of project in the entire Nigeria.
That's right.
So a lot of millions of dollars is being pumped into that project. So you can't say he cannot do the right thing, but the developer. But what we are talking about now is about rescue effort. He talks about arresting and prosecution. Is it you and I that will do that? It's still the same government.
Now, I have something here on disaster management in Nigeria. It's defined as the coordination and integration of all activities necessary to build, sustain, and improve the capability to prepare for, protect against, respond to, and recover from threatening or actual natural or human-induced disasters. We need to talk about disaster management.
Most of the time, they are self-induced, human-induced. Lagos particularly have always done well in terms of emergency response. That is why we are calling them out this morning. We don't know what is slowing down this effort. We have not said that they have not done anything. We are only saying that they need to do more. whatever they have to do, let them do it as a matter of urgency. We will definitely come back to who were responsible for the collapse. The Lagos State government has taken the right decision by removing the head of the regulatory agency. But now we are talking about rescue effort. Let us do everything within our power. If we can still save some more, that's what we are talking about.
Thank you, dear listener, for your time this morning on the program, the Breaking On Newspaper Review. We have to go now. I am Olutayo Ogunade. Austin Odumo, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, I am Chike Obogu. Good morning, dear listener.
I am Peter Omo, and this is 32 FM.
My name na Afoda Samuel, and this na 32 FM.
I am Auntie Yellow. This is 32 FM 94.9.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Délé Adéyanjú. You call me Agbaman. This is 32 FM 94.9 Ìbàdàn.
Show me your 32.
Momo wara mera pongila mẹ́ta. My own money o, my own biological money o. Mo wá fún ẹlẹ́yọ̀ kan no pongila mẹ́ta yẹn. Èmi náà kó méjì. Wẹ̀ kun inú ibi o. Why? Ṣé méjì ló yẹ kí mi kó fún ọ kí wí mi tí mo ní pongila kí wá mú ẹyọ kan àbí kí kó mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta fún ọ. Àbórí rẹ̀ pé kò sí wọn ẹlẹ́run kíkan olójú kòkòrò. Mo ti rẹ́yọ̀ kan fún ọ wẹ̀ tí lè sọ pé thank you ní pongila olóṣègùn. Ó dàbórí ní pé olójú kòkòrò. Olójú kòkòrò dẹ́yìn.
This skit was performed by Goroso Ekiti.
32 FM 94.9.
32 FM.
Ìkànnì adẹ́rìn-pòṣónú.
32 FM. The Pioneer Joy Station.
32 FM.
The station admired by other radio stations. 32 FM.
One tagline is never enough. 32 FM 94.9. Filling the world with laughter.
Are you ready?
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
I am DJ Mascot, the 7-star DJ. This is 32 FM.
I am Oiza, and this is 32 FM. My name is Mimi Special, and this is 32 FM.
Hey, my name is Big Good GMB, and you're listening to 32 FM 94.9.